We're doing a take 2 on the dress. First bodice, awful. We're just gonna do a plain bodice because I have a cape that goes over, I have a corset that goes over. The dress really isn't the moment. So I'm gonna cut a simple bodice, maybe do like a fun collar, maybe. Big dramatic sleeves, but the bodice of the dress, not worried about. We're just gonna do something quick. I'm not doing any linings in this dress. I'm not making finishing seams. I'm really just like draping and sewing, trying to get it done as fast as possible. When you sew for a living, you'll sew well for everyone else, and then when it comes to me, I'm like, I don't need quality. I don't need it. This mannequin fits me pretty well, but it is just like a little bit small in the bust, and so I'm just gonna add a little bit of padding to help my draping go a little bit smoother. The issue is I don't know what I want to do yet because I don't know if I want to do the shoulder wings or not. I don't know. I think if I did it, I would want it to scoop, to swoop. And then I just folded it in. That'll freaking deflate. Doesn't feel that wizardy to me. Feels more like medieval. Yep, not gonna do it. Okay, I kind of lied. I ended up finishing the seams inside of it anyway, just because the fabric was already fraying so much, and I knew if I washed it even just once, it would be like unwearable. And I'm like, I'm gonna probably want to wear it for some other outfit, for some other costume at some point. So I took the time to serge the edges. I am what I am. I think I accidentally made it the perfect length. I think that's pretty good. I have the fitted portion of my sleeve going down to about elbow length. And then I think that I want the bell part to come way down to like almost mid-calf, I think, which is like 32 inches. That's pretty good. I just don't know whether I want to have it like fully closed or open. That's why I did the seam on the outside. We'll figure that out. It's none of my business to know that yet. I just made a mistake, but I think it's kind of a beautiful mistake because I was gonna put the seam on the outside and instead I accidentally put it on the underarm. But it kind of creates like so much drama because instead of this sitting like this, it has more dimension to it, and I think I want to keep it like that. I might need to move the point and like recut the point to be a little bit more like at the bottom of the arm, but I kind of love that, and then just like, I think it adds so much more texture and like movement. I think I want to do little like pickups in the sleeve like this, and then it shortens it without taking away from any volume. I think that's cool. And also, like, people will see it, but it's not going to be super visible because it'll be under the cape for most of the night. I'm just going to do tacks on the outside because I'm getting lazy and I'm getting frustrated. I did some gathers at the top of the sleeve and slid in the shoulder pad And I think it looks awesome. Again, I don't think I'm gonna hem the sleeves. I don't think I'm gonna hem the dress. We're going raw edges. My options for black zippers are a 8-inch invisible zipper, too short, a double-ended utility bag zipper, whatever you want to call it, which could be fun. I guess I could just use one end of it, so that's an option. Or these heavy-duty zippers. Well, this one's too short, but I could use this heavy-duty zipper, which would be kind of comical, but it's the right length. So this is probably most likely the option I'm gonna go with, even though it's way overkill. But I also don't want to bother with doing an invisible zipper right now because this has so much stretch to it and it would be probably a nightmare, and I'm already so hungry and so tired of this dress. So this is probably what I'm gonna do. We'll see. I want a, I think 3/4 inch neck is what Haley was saying. Haley is a trusted individual of mine. I'll cut this 1.5 inches. Yeah, 1.25 inches. I'll serge it, I'll pop it on, see how it looks. And it's bias cut, so we're only gonna serge it. We're not gonna use any straight stitch on it, but I might need to stitch the seam allowance down once it's on the neckline. Okay, well, I lied. I said I wasn't gonna do a straight stitch. I said I was just gonna serge this on, but I thought it was gonna look bad if I did that, so I did a straight stitch, and I'm glad I did. It looks better because the collar is bias cut, but the dress is not, and so it needs some sort of stability. But it's nice that the collar is bias cut because then the collar is gonna stretch to my neck. So, no complaints. I think in order for it to make an impact, it has to be thicker than this because the 0.75 inches is just like not really, it's not really doing anything for me. It kind of looks like a nun's outfit or something. I don't know, just like maybe because the rest of it's drama and then the collar was like, hey, just didn't seem like it was enough, which is fine because I have to unpick this anyway, so I'd rather just make a new one. Or maybe I'll just raise it up. No, I think I need it like maybe 1.5 inches or something. I think I need drama. Also, I just have a long neck, so kind of helps hide that. Take 2. Yes, I think that's a better length. I'll pin it. That's better. I'm gonna put a shoulder pad in and see how we like that. I think it's better with the shoulder pads in. I think it's subtle, but you can see it on this side. I think it's better. I love how these sleeves are draping. That was just meant to be, I think. I love it. All right, let's do these shoulder pads, serge the neck, and then put a freaking zipper in it. And if you've been wondering what the inside of this dress looks like, it's not pretty, but I'll show you. It's just one layer. I'm not doing a lining. One layer, serged, strings everywhere, but it's gonna look good from the outside, and that's all that matters. And I'm glad I didn't serge on, because then I'd be unpicking serging, and I hate that. I put the shoulder pads in. It makes such a difference. It looks so good. And I don't have the bottom half of the skirt on, but I think it looks so much better. And now it's time to put in the zipper. And if you've never properly installed a zipper before, you are not gonna learn right now. I am gonna take absolutely every single shortcut that I know and do it in probably the worst way possible. Perfect. So I'm going to sew this up a little bit because I don't need all that space. I probably only need it until about here anyway. I'm going to sew this up a couple inches so that way I have the zipper for the entire length that I need. So I'm going to start by closing this up a little bit first. Perfect. Now that I've sewn that up, that'll be a good length. Bada bing, bada boom. Literally, all I'm going to do, this is a big fat utility zipper. It's like an extra strength zipper that I'm putting in this dress. And I'm just gonna fold this side under about 1/2 inch, not gonna measure. I'm gonna fold the other side under about 1/2 inch, press it, sew it down. Wow, that's fantastic. Shut up. I'm so good at what I do. I'm so good at my job. Wow. I do this for a living. I'm so good at it. I mean, it's definitely wobbly, but the fabric is so heavy it pulls it down, and so it literally doesn't matter. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's great. Wow, I'm so good at what I do. I'm so good. I am very pleased. That's a wrap on that.